Okay. All right. So, hi everyone. I'm glad you're all on the call. I'm excited. I thought we'd do something different. I wanted to do a wellness presentation. We used to do a lot of these wellness presentations, and I thought it would be a good idea to just go ahead and do one and let you all see how we used to do these. I don't know if anybody has done a one simple change presentation, but I think it's a pretty cool presentation, and I'm going to share my screen. If I can find my little share button here somewhere. There it is. Okay. All right, so this presentation is called One Simple Change, and really the whole premise is that, it's really hard to make a ton of changes, but if you focus on, say you make one simple change every month, over the course of a year, you've made 12 positive changes. So let's get started. And I think you probably all agree that, healthy living used to be simple. We used to, our grandparents would have gardens and would eat out of the garden, and we would play outside and drink from a hose. And life was a little simpler. It's gotten more complicated. We have fast food and there's junk food, and we're busy. So it's not as easy to have a healthy lifestyle. And how are you taking care of you? This is really important. We need to eat real food, not food that's processed and packaged. We need to exercise, find the exercise that you love and do it, whether it's walking or gardening or swimming. Find something you like to do. It's good to move the body. And then water. We should be drinking plenty of water. When you think about how much water you should drink on a daily basis, see how much you weigh, divide that in half, and that's the number of ounces that you should be drinking every day for optimal health. And then, of course, we have to get enough sleep. We have to, reduce stress. People that are not getting enough sleep, they're more prone to accidents and disease. So it's really important to work on, relaxing before you go to bed at night and trying to get that good sleep. And I know it's hard when you're a mom and you've got a couple of young kids. I think that's probably the most tired time of our life, is when you've got young kids that you're growing up. But it does get better. So there's hope. And there's two startling trends in our world. There's a lot of environmental toxins. They're increasing. We really have to be careful with, just everything around us has been touched by toxins. And the food quality is decreasing. You look at food and you look at the labels and you see all the stuff that's been added, how it's been treated, genetically modified, this flavor enhances, all kinds of things. So, our food quality really has also decreased. And oxidative stress is something, it's linked to poor health. Almost every disease known to man is related to oxidative stress. And, every day we're exposed to different, oxidative stressors like smoking, exercise, medications, flying in an airplane, pregnancy. These all cause oxidative stress on the body. And it's important to understand that, we need to reduce that oxidative stress every day. And if you look at that apple, you can see that one side looks pretty good, and the other side is all browned and wrinkled. And the side that looks healthy, looks nice and fresh, has been treated with lemon juice. So lemon juice is a natural antioxidant. And when we get antioxidants in the body, we can reduce that oxidative stress and slow down the aging process. So your best defense is antioxidants. And, you know, fruits and vegetables are your natural source of antioxidants. So, you know, we need to be eating lots of fruits and vegetables. And the news isn't that, this was a great article that came out in Time magazine, but the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for you. It's that they are so good for you, they could save your life. And it's really true. And look at all the colors. I mean, just look at the beauty of fruits and vegetables. It just makes sense that they're really doing really great things in our bodies. They say every color, every different color has a different function in the body. So it's really important that we get the rainbow every day. So I love this slide because this, you know, a lot of people ask us, you know, what's the difference between whole food and multivitamins? So if you look at a multivitamin label, maybe you're going to see 20 or 30 different nutrients in that multivitamin. But an apple, on the other hand, has over 10,000 phytonutrients. And in synergy, all those nutrients in the apple are much more powerful than what we get from a vitamin. For instance, the vitamin C in an apple is only 5 milligrams, but it's as effective as if you had 1,500 milligrams of a vitamin C supplement. So vitamin C in nature, along with all the other phytonutrients that goes along with it, is very, you know, very effective. But if we take it out of nature, we have to have a lot of it for it to do the same thing. And also when we concentrate and we have large amounts, it can be harmful to the body. So the other thing is, you know, the mass-produced produce that we have is less nutritional than it used to be. You know, some, as it says here, some varieties have lost 5% to a whopping 40% of the nutrient content. And that's to do with a lot of, you know, over-farming, and the soil has gotten depleted. There's different reasons. And also, it takes time for when they pick the fruits and vegetables that are brought to us, they're usually picked before they're ripe, because if they picked them ripe and sent them to us, by the time they reached us, because some travel, you know, across from California to here, or Chile, or wherever, there's a long travel time, they would be rotted by the time we got them. So they pick them before they're even ripe. And we really need to eat 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And if you're an athlete, or if you're under other stresses, you should be actually eating more than 7 to 13 servings. So that's why I love Juice Plus. You know, it's one simple change that we can talk to people about, and they can actually add 30 whole foods into their diet. All this, you know, the rainbow of these fruits, vegetables, and berries, just by taking 2 capsules of fruits, 2 capsules of the vegetable, and 2 capsules of the berry. And it's a simple thing that somebody could do. And if they made that one simple change, just think of the power that can have as they are starting to build healthier cells day after day after day. Okay, let me just go back here. Oh, we're going to go forward. Okay, so I'm just going to share my Juice Plus story, because I started taking Juice Plus in 1993. It's been a long time. But the first year that I was on Juice Plus, you know, I noticed a lot of changes, and I was only taking the fruit and the vegetable because we didn't have the berry blend at the time. But there were things that happened. My nails, my nails would always break. I never had long nails. My nails started to grow. They became stronger. My hair was growing faster. And over the course of that first year of being on Juice Plus, I lost 15 pounds. It was kind of a subtle change. but my cravings changed. It was easier for me to say no to the, potato chips and the things that I used to eat that I used to crave, that I stopped having a craving for, and I started actually eating more fruits and vegetables. So it's a very powerful, when you add fruits and vegetables into your diet, it can make major changes. And I have two kids, a son and a daughter. They're both married, and they each have two kids, and they were on Juice Plus throughout their pregnancies and before, and they had really healthy pregnancies, and I have 4 healthy Juice Plus grandbabies. So Juice Plus really has made a big difference in my family. So I love to share it with other people. And the shakes. Now, I love the shakes. The shakes have so much that they do for us. Because of the low glycemic load, it actually helps to stabilize our blood sugar. So I don't know if you've noticed, but when you have a complete shake, you're not hungry for a while. It keeps you satisfied, and you don't get those dips in the blood sugar. So it's really important, that low glycemic load, and how it helps keep our blood sugar regulated. And that has a lot to do with being able to, a lot of people go on diets, and they start, it's really hard to stay on a diet because their blood sugars are going up and down, and they get cravings. So with this, it makes it easier for us to eat healthily. It's vegan, it's non-GMO, it's gluten and dairy free, it's totally plant-based protein blend, and it's got powerful prebiotic fiber. So there's a lot of talk about probiotics, where you need to feed the bacteria to have a healthy gut. And this, the prebiotic fibers are really, really good, and help our guts to become healthier. So with the fruit, the vegetable, the berry blend, and the complete, you're actually getting 45 different plant foods into your body every day. And most people tend to, if they were not taking Juice Plus and they're just eating what they normally would have, maybe they have a banana and an apple, and they tend to eat the same fruits and vegetables every day. So this really allows us to get a wide variety into our bodies every single day. And what's unique about Juice Plus is its food. I mean, there's lots of different supplements and food products out there on the market, but most of them have a supplement label. If you look at our Juice Plus labels, it's a food label. It says nutrition facts, and that means that it's really food that's been dehydrated and put in a capsule. They're loaded with phytonutrients, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, NSF certification, which is really the highest certification you can get on a food product. And what it really means is that what we say is in Juice Plus is in Juice Plus, and nothing is in Juice Plus that shouldn't be in there. So that's really important. In elite professional athletes, they have to have NSF certified products. So in the clinical research, that's what originally attracted me. When I first started taking Juice Plus, there was only one study, but I was very impressed by that study and what happened in that study, showing that, after only 28 days on Juice Plus, the increase in the antioxidant levels. And what it showed was people that before being on Juice Plus, because the blood levels showed them at a high risk for heart disease and cancer. But after only 28 days, the levels of those antioxidants in their bloodstream showed them to be at a lower risk for heart disease and cancer. So that was pretty impressive. And now we've got 35 studies, and look at the places that have done research on Juice Plus. You've got MD Anderson, Vanderbilt University, Nemours Children's Clinic. So many great institutions have done independent research on Juice Plus. A lot of that research is paid for by our company. There's a few studies that were done independently, and they've paid for the studies themselves. But no research gets done without funding. However, we fund those studies, and the institutions have complete control, and we have, we have what we call there is something called a gag clause, and a lot of drug companies have this gag clause so that if research is not favorable, they can pull the study. Whereas we don't have any gag clauses. We put it out there for research, and whatever the results are, they're put up there for publication. And because we've had such significant studies, we've had 38 published studies on Juice Plus. And this is what the research shows. Improved cardiovascular wellness, better immune function, improved gum tissue, reduced oxidative stress, reduces inflammation, protects our DNA, healthier skin, insulin resistance is better, obesity is reduced, and quality of life is better. And those are just some of the things that have been shown with the Juice Plus studies. And what I love is that Juice Plus is made affordable for families. We have a families first, and with this, if an adult is on Juice Plus, they can sponsor a child between the ages of 4 through college, and that child will get Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years. So you could have a family of 4, and only 2 people are paying for their Juice Plus. So this is a wonderful program, and so many great things are happening with our kids and not only the kids, but the adults as well. But they're actually drinking more water. They're eating more fruits and vegetables. They're eating less junk food. There's less doctor's visits. So it's amazing what's happening. And the longer they're on Juice Plus, the better the results get. And I just love our new Omega Blend. The Juice Plus Omega Blend is, it's really good for inflammation. It's good for so many things. And the great thing about the omega fatty acids that are in our Juice Plus Omega Blend is they're all vegetarian sourced. And, a lot of people are taking fish omegas, and really the main source of the omegas comes from the algae. The fish eats the algae, and then we extract the oils from the fish, but we're eliminating the middle fish and going right to the source. And this is good because there are a lot of people that are allergic to fish, also not to mention the contamination of fish. So we don't have to worry about any of that with Juice Plus Omega Blend. So it's an amazing, and it's a spectrum. It's a full spectrum of, 5, 7, oh, I don't have the, actually, let me just go back here. We're going to watch a little video, and they're going to explain it better than I can.
What are the essentials in life? To lead a fulfilling life, you have to make good choices, including how you take care of your body. Did you know the human body cannot make certain omega fatty acids? That's why we have to add them to our diet. But that's not always easy. Omega fatty acids are known to support a number of health benefits, especially for your vision, brain, and heart. As most people don't get enough good omegas in their diets, we created the Juice Plus Omega Blend to bridge the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat, containing omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 from all plant-based sources. To create this truly unique and 100% vegan blend, we chose algae instead of fish, the original and purest source of omega 3. Combined it with native cold-pressed oils from pomegranate, sea buckthorn, raspberry seeds, safflower, and tomato seeds in a capsule made from tapioca root. To ensure the maximum quality of the nutrients, the capsule is fused together using an advanced technique, avoiding the need for higher temperatures. So taking care of your body has never been easier. Juice Plus Omega Blend, the good choice.
So the omegas are great, and I know a lot of us are taking it, but it's, we really need to share it with people because they don't realize that there's a vegetarian blend out there. So I love my omegas. All right. I want to talk about the Shred 10. There are a lot of people that are looking for a program to get them into a healthy lifestyle. And they're confused because there's lots of things out there. This program is a really sound program that it's not about shredding 10 pounds. It's about shredding habits that don't serve us and replacing them with habits that do. And it's a wonderful program where we're eliminating things like gluten and dairy and caffeine, but we have a lot of support. We have a Facebook group that supports us as we go through it. I think some people started the Shred 10 today. Usually once a month there's a group, and it lasts 10 days. So I love the Shred 10. It's a great way to get people, a jump start to better health. And, maintaining a healthy weight is an important topic for many people. And, excess fat can contribute to 20 different diseases. We're at higher risk when we're overweight. And the toxins that we talked about earlier, what happens is when we have a lot of toxins in our body, the fat that we naturally will store fat because that enrobes the toxins, and it kind of protects us from the damaging effects of toxins. And this is a good thing. We don't want those toxins roaming around and causing problems. But what we really, when you go on a diet, a lot of times if you're not supported with enough plant foods, then you'll shed, you'll lose weight, but you're not shredding the fat, and you're actually recirculating. What happens is you don't feel good and you rebound, and you just kind of recirculating those toxins. Whereas when you're cleansing, when you go on a healthy program like the Shred 10, you're supported with the 3 blends of Juice Plus, along with the Complete. And all of these plant foods, you're literally flooding your body with plant foods. And the plant foods are helping to carry these toxins out of the body. So you're shedding the fat and you're reducing the toxicity. You're feeling better. There's less inflammation in the body, and there's no rebounding. So people that are going through the Shred 10, at the end of 10 days, they feel great. So that's the difference between dieting and over-exercising and having a cleansing, healthy lifestyle that you naturally have can maintain a healthy weight. So we want to be eating lots of plant foods, and the company gifted us with a tower garden. So, along with our Juice Plus, we can now grow our own plant foods, which is really, really cool. And when we first got the tower garden, it was an outdoor tower that we were growing everything, tomatoes, cucumbers, whatever you want to grow other than root vegetables, you can grow in a tower garden. And I have a little video that will show you how it works. But the company, we all wanted to keep growing, so we were gifted with grow lights. So now we actually can grow our tower gardens all year round. And so in the middle of the winter, you can be picking fresh produce, fresh, lettuce, fresh spinach. You can put things in your smoothies. It's just amazing to be growing all year round. So we've got a little video that's going to show how this all works.
Garden's state-of-the-art aeroponic vertical garden system uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better-tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your Tower Garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden the healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Very cool. So, one thing we like to do is we like to invite people to join our Healthy Living community. And we've got so many resources that we get to share with people. There's free cookbooks with all these great recipes. We have a free kids program where there's challenges for kids every day to encourage them to have healthy habits every day. Facebook support groups. We have live and online educational events. On Sunday, there was a webinar. Yesterday, there was a webinar with Dr. Jan Roberto, and it was about diabetes. And if you missed it, it's okay, because you can go into the healthyliverevolution.com website and you can go to the, I think it's called Healthy Living Revolution Live. And there's archived calls on all kinds of topics that are really educational. You would share them with people that may need to hear some of these presentations. And we've always got events coming up. People are doing salad in a jar parties and soup in a jar parties and smoothie parties and wine and wellness. And we have doctors that come in and do special presentations. But you can always talk to the person that invited you, and they can invite you to the next events coming up. And then we also have online events. So, in the winter when it's snowing, we can also enjoy these events from home. So we invite you to join us. And, some of you may be inspired to just eat more fruits and vegetables, which is wonderful. Some of you may want to make a simple change and add Juice Plus to your diet, and it's very, very affordable. For $2.38 a day, you can get the benefits of the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry blend. And then you can add a shake for $2 a day. You can have a healthy shake, and then you can also add the the Omega blend, and that's only $1.10 per day. So I always like to think of it as part of my grocery bill, because this is giving me so much concentrated, wonderful nutrition. And then some of you also, are thinking, this might be something that I want to share with other people. We need more people to share our message. And, our mission is to inspire healthy living. And we welcome people that are excited about this and want to get the word out to help us. So, we just thank you all for listening, and hopefully there was something that inspired you to make some changes and to, add more fruits and vegetables into your diet every day. So if you have questions, I'm going to actually stop the recording here and stop my sharing. See if I can